Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Well, I should be welcoming back myself. It's been a while. Sorry about that. I have no excuse for being gone for so very, very long, even though it's been like 3 months or however long. Anyways, today I'm going to be doing a live commentary. I'm just going to be talking about whatever's on my mind. I've never in my 5 to 6 years of YouTube done this, so if this is awful, please say so in the comments. And don't be talking about some, oh, you remembered his password. Probably no one's gonna say that, because I have like 20 subscribers, but anyways, so over the past 3 months, a good amount of stuff has happened in my life. I'm not gonna get that personal, but I would say I am moving schools, which is a pretty big thing for me. I've only done that once in my life, and that was like elementary school. I don't really care about elementary school, but I just got crapped on. So it's gonna be a big change for me since the school I used to go to is dog shit, completely dog shit. They're awful giving us education. The teachers are pretty bad, other than a few select few are really nice people. And especially the sports, because I'm a sports guy. I love basketball. I've played it almost my entire life, but the basketball team is god awful. So my old school is like a very, very small school in a very, very small town. So they have no cuts. So what makes it even more awful is the kids on the team think they're all big shot, they're gonna make the NBA and shit. They're fucking awful. So that being said, I don't be like win 2 games in a basketball season, going against dog shit competition as well. You're only winning 2 games, that's horrible. My new school, on the other hand, just got a new coach who's a professional coach who coached college for, I think, 12 years. And they went undefeated in the one season. It was like, yeah. I will say the school I'm going to did not have any wins last season, but their coaching wasn't that good. But the coach they just hired is so unbelievably good. He has already recruited 7 people, including me, alone in 2 months. Well, that's a lot. And some of them are from different countries. Like, there's a 6'6" guy from Canada that's coming down. Yes, I live in USA. But we have a guy from Canada that's coming down. And that's insane. You don't really hear that much from high school, a high school team. You would like hear that from like professionals, high school going to college. No, you never hear that from a high schooler being recruited in high school to go move a different country to play basketball in high school. That's how good the coach is. So putting that out there. Also, the education at the school I'm going to is gonna be so much better. It's gonna get me a good job if I don't go pro. I want to go pro. I'm working day and night. That's kind of a reason I haven't been uploading much, but still, okay, I got a plan. So normally everyone like wants to go on this big tower here. I'm gonna destroy it. I'm not letting anyone go on this tower. I'm gonna be a little party pooper, make people cry. What is going on in the chat? Okay. Yeah. Okay, for the tower, yeah. This helicopter ain't getting nowhere. You're staying right there, buddy. Yeah. Yeah. Do a barrel roll. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, and he's dead. Did I kill him? I think I killed him. And I don't know what that Chinook is doing. I'm gonna destroy that building too. Oh no. Oh no, they have that big whatever tank. It has like so much HP. It's absurdly good. I am fried. I'm not going over there. And he's an anti-aircraft, so I'm gonna kill him. Anyways, losing track, yeah. My new school. It is a very small school as well, but I'm 99% sure the coach is going to have catch. Another big thing about the new coach, I know him. He's been coaching me for the past 5 months already. I'm becoming like almost family friends with the guy. It's a really nice dude, great coach. He's the pitch perfect coach for basketball. This guy's being a nuisance right now. Yeah, get out of your vehicle. Yeah, he's gonna die inside. I don't know why he did that. I'm in an old-fashioned Sherman tank, and no one can really do much to me. Except for, that thing over there. Okay. Tactic. I don't know if I'm gonna bomb him. That guy is building a fortress up there. He is not doing that on my watch. No, sirree. I'm gonna destroy that building. I'm just gonna ram into the walls and make sure. I'll make sure he does. This past year, some incidents happened. Like, I almost got into a fight over a lunchbox. So, beginning of the school year, I never had a girlfriend, never in my life. I'm like, maybe I should start talking to some people. So me and this girl had been on Snapchat for a bit, and I started talking to her. What is going on? Why? Okay. We were talking for a bit, and I told her I liked her and all that, and she said I like you too. I'm like, all right, we can start talking and stuff. So a little backstory. So I'm in the hallway, and this kid. I'm like kind of friends with him. I don't know why he did this, but he decides to shove me into the girl. I'm like, what was that for? I had a lunchbox in my hand, and it's like a hard lunchbox. It's like a freezer thing. I don't know. It's like hard. God. It's so I hit the kid in the head, and he's like, why would you do that? I'm like, dude, you just shoved me. It's like, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. I'm like, you're not doing anything. Bro, I'm taller than this kid as well. Like, I'm kind of bigger than him. And he's like, acting all tough. And like that whole rest of the day, he's like talking smack, like, I'm gonna beat the crap out of you. I'm like, sure. At the end of the day, he's like, yeah, meet me at my locker. I'm gonna meet you at my locker. So I'm like, whatever. She's like, I bet he's like talking to his friends and stuff. I'm like, he's like, I bet she's gonna run away like a little pussy. And I'm like, I go to my locker at the end of the day, doesn't show up. I'm like talking with my other friend. It's like, he's like, man, you didn't have to do that. I'm like, you shoved me for no reason. I'm like, even him not hard either. He's like, yeah, but it said it hurt. I'm like, well, I didn't even mean to him not hard either. It's just like, tough look thing. Yeah, so that's that story. But another story I have is, charger almost blew up. So, we have Chromebooks. I don't know if much any other schools have Chromebooks, but my school has Chromebooks, and well, my old school. And we have chargers with them. So the kid is like, oh, I gotta charge my Chromebook. And this is kind of an older classroom. So he goes to plug in his charger. I didn't see this directly, but I heard it. He plugs it in, and a loud pop sound, everyone just like jolts and just looks, and then you smell like smoke, and like the teacher's like, all right, everyone out. And over the intercom, they have a hold in place. I don't know if much other schools have hold in places, but it's like everyone just stay in your classroom out in the hallway. It's all right. So we go down to our library while, I don't know who's up there trying to fix. But I don't know if it was the charger, the outlet. But the kid said like a big spark like flew from the charging port. So that was nice, and apparently it all burned or something. So that was nice. So the year before, we have this teacher, and she goes up to the high school. So her room is free. So the next year, I have a different class. I have my math class in there, and it's the same room. And in that room is a little button and like near an outlet, and it's a power off button. So it switches off. Well, it doesn't switch off, but it resets all the power in the room to all the outlets for like a few short seconds, and then everything will have to be turned back on. So we find out the year before because the kid was like, said out loud, Mrs. S, I'm just gonna call her Mrs. S. Oh, what does this button do? And he walks over, just like, no, like, out of nowhere. Just walks over, he's like, what does this button do? And she's like, don't press that. And he presses it, and everything shuts off. And she starts yelling at him. Then that's all everything just yelling at him. So, the next year, I have a math class in there, and we have a sub, and we're watching a movie that day, okay? The sub doesn't know how anything works in the room. She's like an old lady. Okay. Some kids are trying to help her. It's a lost cause. So for like 15 minutes, she's trying to figure out how to turn on the TV, how to connect the movie and everything. It's a huge mess. So she starts making progress. And my little group is getting a little idea. If we just reset all their progress by pressing the restart button. So the kid just walks up and presses the button, and everything just turns off. And she's like, what just happened? And everyone's just confused, except for our little group. And no one knows what happened. For the next 20 minutes, and still figuring out in the last 5 minutes of class, she finally got the movie on, and yeah, great. And even worse thing about that is we had a paper on the movie. So we were way behind, and our teacher was not very happy. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for the video. Bye.